Good morning, Year 9. You'll find today's Do Now task attached to show my homework. Please have a go and then have a look at this video when you've completed the Do Now task. Last lesson we had a look at solving inequalities. Now I know lots of us found that tricky. I could see that from the exit questions. So we'll do a little bit of a recap today before trying a few harder ones. 2x smaller than or equal to 8. We need to divide both sides by 2 because of course 2x really means 2 times x. That gives us x smaller than or equal to 4. Smaller than or equal to 4 indicates a solid dot and our arrow goes in this direction. Please pause the video to have a go at your question. Okay, hopefully you should have divided both sides by 5. To give us x smaller than or equal to 2, and again we're talking about a solid dot. X minus 3 is greater than or equal to minus 1. Well, this time we need to add 3 to both sides. Hopefully this is familiar from last lesson. So x is greater than or equal, and we're a little bit careful here, we're thinking carefully about our number line. X is greater than or equal to 2. Solid dot for greater than or equal to, and our arrow is going to go in this direction. Pause the video for you to have a go at your question. Okay, we need to subtract 2 from both sides to give us x greater than or equal to 2. Again, it's a solid dot and an arrow in this direction. A little bit harder now. 2x minus 1 is smaller than 5. Well, the first thing we need to do to both sides is add 1, which gives us 2x is smaller than 6. Now, 2x really means 2 times x, so we're going to need to divide both sides by 2 to give us x smaller than 3. Now, x smaller than 3 means a hollow dot and an arrow in this direction. Pause the video and have a go at your question. Well, hopefully you have subtracted 3 from both sides to give us 2x is greater than or equal to 2. Then you should have divided both sides by 2 because of course 2x really means 2 times x. So that's x greater than or equal to 1. Now greater than or equal to 1 means a solid dot and the arrow should be going in this direction. Now this next one looks a little bit different. This time minus 1 is smaller than 2x plus 1, which is smaller than 5. Focusing on the 2x plus 1, I'm going to have to get rid of that plus 1. To do that I need to take away 1 throughout. Minus 1 take away 1 gives me minus 2. We've now got 2x in the middle. 5 minus 1 is 4. Now I've still got 2x. I really just want x. 2x really means 2 times x, so I'm going to divide throughout by 2. This will give me minus 1 is smaller than x is smaller than 2. So this time I need a hollow dot at minus 1, I need a hollow dot at 2, and x is anything in between those numbers. Pause the video and have a go at your question. Hopefully you've subtracted 1 throughout to give you 0 is smaller than or equal to 3x, which is smaller than 6. Now that's 3 times x. We need to divide through by 3 to give us 0 is smaller than or equal to x, which is smaller than 2. This time we need a solid dot at 0. We need a hollow dot at 2. And x is everything in between. Now, if you found the questions from last lesson very challenging, you're very welcome to spend a little bit longer on those questions today. If you felt confident with last lesson's questions, I would like you to have a go at these slightly more tricky questions. Pause the video now and allow yourself 20 minutes. are the answers to today's questions. How did you get on? You have one last job for me today, Year 9. Please explain to somebody else the things that you have learnt so far about inequalities. Now that somebody else could be somebody in your household, or it might be a friend or family over FaceTime or Zoom. How did they get on?